Welcome and welcome back to Jivamukti Yoga with Jessica Stickler. This podcast is a practice podcast. It is intended for those of you who want a full-length Jivamukti yoga class. Maybe you live far away from a studio. Maybe you're traveling. As such, it's very important that I keep the content ad-free because it's super annoying if you were, hitting play to practice and then suddenly it's interrupted by an advertisement. So so let's keep this podcast free of clutter. The ways that you can support the podcast, you can go to Patreon, Yoga Stickler, patreon.com/yoga stickler, and you can contribute. You can even contribute as little as $1 a month, just to keep the podcast going. Or you can contribute more than that and you can get some videos in the meantime. I'm trying to post up, one asana tip, one harmonium video, one Sanskrit video, one focus of the month. So especially if you're a teacher, this could be a good resource for you. And then those videos are available to the public later, but you'll have first access to them. If you don't feel like joining Patreon, but you just want to make a contribution anyway, you can go to yogastickler.com/donate and donate some amount of your choosing to keeping the podcast going. And some of you may have seen on social media that I just finished a harmonium and voice training with Dayal, who is an incredible vocalist and musician and just a wonderful heart of a person. And so Dayal does once monthly kirtan at Suk Studio and also at the Bhakti Center. And we will be doing another harmonium and voice weekend. So if you are interested in doing that, please DM me your email so that I can put you on the list of interested people. We're looking at a weekend in October. So again, if we're connected on Instagram or on any of the social platforms, just send me a message that you're interested and I will keep you posted as soon as that comes to fruition. Let's see what else coming up. Anything else coming up? Not exactly. So so I hope you enjoy the start of summer. And we just had a nice rainstorm here, so the plants will be getting plenty of water. I love that. No watering the plants for me today. Anyway, here's your class. Big full inhale. Inhale again. Wow, this group already feels pretty like blended together vocally, but just see if on the next one, see if you can kind of equally hear your own voice with the sort of sound of the voices in the room. And can we even turn that a little bit up a notch and can you hear not only the blended sound, but can you also kind of hear individual voices at the same time? So there's this sense of each person individually in this room and the sense of sort of coming together. Visualize like a giant jeweled web. So like a spider web, at each juncture, at each crossing point, there's like a gem, right? A shining diamond. This is like it's like an old Vedic image, ancient image of the interconnectedness of life, right? So like visualize you are at one of the crossing points. So you are a jewel of light. And then there's a thread connecting you to each and every person in the room. And imagine that as you Om, the thread between you and each of the others in the room sort of vibrates, yeah? And then even the people and animals and beings that are outside the room, that are beyond this room, now they can also feel the string vibrating. Even if they're not joining us in Om, they can sort of feel the strings vibrating out as we Om. Ready? Ooh, that was the best one yet. Let's do it again just for good measure. And just take a moment to remember your intention for being here, or maybe multiple reasons for being here. All of them good, all of them wonderful. And like sticking with that jeweled web metaphor, right? Remember that you're also practicing together in a room with other beings. And I personally like that. I think it's always better together, you know? But just remember, like, what you infuse into your practice today, it like resonates even to the people practicing right around you. Maybe you don't know them, maybe you haven't officially met them, but like what you bring to the mat is also like radiating to the mats around you as well. So bring in those good positive vibes. We're all here to support one another and in turn be supported in our practice. And then come on forward to hands and knees, and we'll press right back into a downward facing dog. So lift the hips up and back. Even like, it's really a good practice, a good sort of meditation and intention practice to kind of think about all of the many ways in which we're interconnected. You know, all of the people that made it possible, and all of the earth forces that made it possible for me to even, you know, get here this morning, right? I had to depend on all the people and earth energy that made my breakfast possible. All the people and earth energy that made my coffee possible, that made my clean water coming to my house possible. Not only that, but all of the forces involved in transportation, even if it was imperfect, it still happened. Kind of a miracle in and of itself. Inhale, come forward into a plank. Bring the shoulders forward over the wrists. Exhale, lower the knees, chest, and chin down to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit all the way back towards the feet, and then extend the legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward to a plank. Exhale, lower halfway down, high to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward towards the hands and fold forward over the legs. Even this beautiful space, right? Like, you know, I come in early to water the plants, but you know, Hachi laid these floors down her own self, right? And we all painted these walls, and like, you know, Rev picks up the laundry, and like, you know, all of the people even that go into keeping this space going. It's like a very beautiful thing for us to be able to practice together. And then widen the feet, bend the knees, come into a deep squatting position, hands together at the center of the chest. Lift up tall in the upper body. Use the elbows to push the knees apart. And then even as you're pushing the knees a little bit apart, let the knees squeeze back against the elbows. So elbows are pushing knees, knees are pushing elbows. And then bring the hands down to the floor. Raise the hips up and fold forward over the legs. Bring the feet halfway closer together. Bring the arms behind the back. Lace the fingers together into one fist. Stretch the arms away from the back. With your inhale, bend your knees. Open your chest. Look forward. Exhale, extend the legs and fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, bending. Exhale, extending. One more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, extend. Hands on your waist. Go ahead, lift all the way upright to a standing position. Reach the arms up overhead. Clasp the hands together into one fist. Reach the knuckles up, up, up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend to the left side. Inhale, lift all the way up to center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, lift up. Keep straightening both arms. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, right side. Good. Inhale, lift all the way up, and then release the arms alongside the body. So even the sort of, we hear yoga teachers say all the time, like the goal of yoga is to realize the oneness of all being, right? To, you know, but sometimes when we hear that, I think maybe it has this connotation of like we're all going to be like the same yoga automaton. It's not that, right? Right? The idea is that like we all have our point on the web. We all have our role to play. We all have our, right? There's that other saying, it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds, right? That we need each point on the whole web in order to make the web complete, yeah? Feet and legs together. Exhale a breath out. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Yes, even that guy. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the floor next to the feet. I know you had someone in mind. Inhale, look forward. We all have that one person that we're like, really? Exhale, hop, step, or walk back, shut around it. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Really? The ecosystem needs him? No, I'm kidding. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Yoga is hard. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, hopper, step feet to hands. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms all the way up, hands pressed together. Exhale, release the arms. Again, inhale, reach up, hands pressed together, look up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, hop or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, hop or step feet to hands. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up, last time. Exhale, fold forward, good breathing. Inhale, look forward to prepare. Exhale, hop, step, or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and look forward. Inhale, hop or step feet to hands. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind, lace hands together and fold. Inhale, hands down, step the right foot back to lunge, look forward. Exhale, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit back towards the feet, and then extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot next to right foot, fold forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back, straighten legs. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind, lace hands together, extend arms and legs. Inhale, hands touch down, step the left foot back, look forward. Exhale, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit all the way back towards the feet, and then extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot next to left foot, folding forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back, straighten legs. Exhale, stand up and release the arms. Bend the knees now, reach the arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the floor, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head and chest, prepare. Exhale, hop, step, or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, turn the left heel down, reach up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, reach up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You have the option to wait in downward dog, or we're going to do it one more time each side. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, reach up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, go back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, hopper, step feet to hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, stand up and release the arms. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair. Exhale, hands down to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands, but don't change the back foot. Pause there. Press the left hand down strongly and make your back leg really straight and strong. Start to turn to the right, twisting the chest towards the windows and reaching the right arm up. Now, notice how the left hip, it kind of tries to roll down towards the floor. That's right. So you might have to lift the outer left hip slightly. Notice if the right knee is kind of pushing out to the right side. So feel like you can almost pull the outer thighs in towards the middle strongly. And then bring your right hand to hold the front of your right ankle. Turn the back heel down. Back heel is on the floor. Left hand on your waist. Start to turn the middle of the chest towards the open side. Roll the left shoulder back and down and squeeze the tip of the left elbow even more back behind you. Good. Now slowly start to straighten the right leg for triangle. You could slide the right hand up the leg a little bit if you like. Left arm could also reach up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, inhale. Keep opening the center of the chest towards the wall we're facing for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now bend the right knee. Bend the right knee all the way over the right ankle. And then try to get the right thigh parallel to the floor. That's pretty good. If it's not quite parallel to the floor, slide the left foot back a little and sit a little lower. Now, keep the legs the same. See if you can lift right up into warrior 2. Keep the front knee bending. Front knee bending. Oh, yeah. 1. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. For 3. Good. Spicy. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. With your inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Reverse the triangle. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Place the right hand outside of the right foot. Reach the left arm all the way over the left ear for extended side angle. Good. And then even take your left arm and kind of wrap it around your head. So your left hand is holding the right cheek, right side of the face. Push your face into your left hand. So the right cheek pushes into the left hand. See if that helps you get more length across the left side body. And then stretch the left arm long again. With your inhale, both hands to the floor, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take this first part step by step. Step the left foot forward. Keep the right foot the way it is. Press the right hand down. Make the right leg super duper strong and straight behind you. And then start to turn, start to twist. Left arm reaches up. Now, again, try to prevent the outer right hip from rolling down. And think of almost squeezing the outer legs in towards the middle. So super strong legs here. Okay, left hand holds the front of the left ankle. Turn the back heel down, heel to heel. Yep. And then right hand holds the right side of the waist. Turn the chest. Wait, pause here. Hold your waist. Roll the shoulder back and down and squeeze the tip of the elbow way back. Feel how that opens up the front of the chest here. And then keep some of that shape. Even as you reach the right arm up, you can straighten the left leg for a triangle. The left hand could slide up the leg if you need a little more space here. 2, 3. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, again, step by step, just bend the left knee. Look down. See that the left knee is positioned right over the ankle, so 90 degrees in the left knee. If your left thigh isn't parallel to the floor, slide the foot back a little bit more. Slide the right foot back. More. That's it. Now try to keep the legs the same as you lift right up into your warrior 2. Oh my goodness. 1. Jessica, it's Saturday. Come on. 3. Good. 4. And 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Reach up and back. Reverse the triangle. Oh. Exhale, bend the left knee. Place the left hand outside of the left foot. Reach the right arm all the way over the right ear. And then you can even wrap the right arm around the side of the face. Just like we did on the first side, think of pushing your face into your hand. So my left cheek is trying to press against my right fingertips. Open up the right side of the body and then reach the right arm even longer than you ever have in your entire right arm reaching life. 4. With your inhale, both hands to the floor, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Exhale, don't change the back foot. Come up onto the fingertips, and again, think of squeezing the outer thighs in towards the middle a little. So charge up the legs. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up for high lunge. Stay there, but as you exhale, take the opportunity to straighten the arms even more. Even stretch the skin of the palms of the hands. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Lift up. Exhale, bend both knees. See if you can hover the left knee just barely away from the floor. Inhale, extend both legs. Lift up. Exhale, bend both knees. And again, hover the left knee just above the floor. Don't touch it down. Inhale, extend, reach, and lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Now stay there, hovering the left knee. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, straighten both legs. With both legs straight, lean back. Lean the head, chest, and arms back. A little or a lot. That's up to you. For 1. Breathe in. Yeah, you can look straight ahead or you can look up. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3. Now lift the arms straight up. Look straight ahead. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, place the hands to the floor. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg. Don't change the feet quite yet. Inhale, bend the right knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg to fold forward. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Now, if you want to sneak the back foot a little closer or do something else with your hands, like hands on blocks, for example, go ahead and fold forward. Head goes down. Try to draw the right hip crease up and back. 1, yeah, 2, 3, 5. Inhale, bend the right knee, hands to the floor, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Don't change the feet themselves, but squeeze the outer thighs towards each other. So strong legs from the inside. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, high lunge. Exhale the breath out. Take the opportunity to organize the arms. Straighter arms, stretch the skin of the palms of the hands. Pull the arms back behind the line of the ears. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend both knees and just hover the right knee barely above the floor. Don't touch it down. Inhale, straighten both legs, lift up. Breathing is helpful for living. Exhale, bend. I could be hearing more of it. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Now hold it here. Breathe in. Breathe out, especially when the going gets tough. Make the breathing stronger. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten both legs. Lift up. Exhale, bend the, straighten, sorry. Exhale, lean back. Yeah, you try to remember the whole sequence. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It is harder than it looks, though. I will say that, even after all these years. 2, 3, good. Lift the head and the chest to the center. Bend the left knee. Both hands to the floor. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg. Inhale, bend the left knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten the leg and fold forward. Inhale, bending, look forward. Last one, exhale, straighten and fold forward. Now, if you want to hop the back foot in a little closer, put blocks in the hands, do what you need to do to set up your Parsvottanasana. 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep pushing the left foot forward and down into the floor. Exactly. That's it. 3. Breathe in. And breathe out. Isa, pull your left hip back. Yes. In. Bend the left knee. Look forward. Hands to the floor. Plank. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Step wide. Look forward. Lift your head and your chest. And then walk the hands 1 or 2 handprints more forward. So that if you're looking at your arms are at like a forward angle from shoulder to wrist. Push into the hands. Spread the chest. Look forward. Then you can either stay on your hands or bring the elbows down in the direction of the floor. Yep, or they could be on blocks. Yeah, do your thing for lizard. Now straighten the back leg even more strongly. And then again, similar idea. Think about squeezing the outer thighs in towards each other, especially that right leg sometimes kind of wants to go to the side. 4. Yeah. Okay, walk the hands back under the shoulders, straighten the elbows. Keep the right foot way over by the side edge of the mat there. Start to straighten the right leg. Keep both hands on the inside part of the right foot. Inhale, bend the right knee, look forward. Good, exhale, extend the right leg and fold. One more time. Inhale, bend. And exhale, extend. This time we're going to stay here. So if you want hands on blocks, that's an option. But have both blocks, both hands on the inside of the right foot. Right foot is still wide. Flex the right foot. Dig the right heel down into the floor. And without actually moving the heel back, pretend you're trying to pull the heel back against the resistance of the sticky mat. Good, that's it. Activate the kneecaps and try to pull the right hip back. No, other way, back. Yeah. 2. Good. With your inhale, bend the right knee, right foot on the floor. Exhale, left knee touches down. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. Let the hips sink forward and down, pubic bone down. Then reach the right arm forward, up, and all the way back. Look over the right shoulder. You can stay like this, or if you want to bend the left knee, hold onto the left foot. That's also okay. Turn the chest. Yeah, keep descending the hips down, pubic bone down. Yes. Okay, right arm reaches all the way it came from. So reach up, forward, both hands to the floor, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot to the outside of the left hand. Look forward, lift your chest, straighten the back leg more, strong back leg. And then walk the hands 2 whole hand lengths forward. Look forward. Option to bring the elbows down to the floor. Keep straightening the back leg the whole time. Collarbones reaching forward. Outer thighs kind of squeezing in towards the middle. 4. Okay, walk the hands back under the shoulders. Straighten the arms. Keep both hands on the inside part of the left leg, left foot. 3 times. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale, bend the left knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. 1 more. Inhale, bend. And last times, exhale, extend. Keep the leg extended. Your hands can be on blocks, but both hands anyway are on the inside of the left leg and the left foot. Flex the left foot. Dig the heel down. Pretend you're trying to pull the heel back, but this sticky mat stops it from actually moving. Activate the kneecaps. Pull the left hip back, back, back in space. 4. All right, bend the left knee. Lower the right knee down to the floor. Let the hips move forward and down into gravity. Reach the left arm forward, up, and back. Look all the way over the left shoulder. And then perhaps catch hold of the right foot just as an option. 1, 2, that's it. Turn the chest. Keep descending the pubic bone down. 4, hips heavy into gravity. 5, good. Letting go of the foot. Reach the left arm all the way up, forward, and down. Hands to the floor, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees and look forward. Inhale, hopper, step feet to hands. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up and release the arms. Okay, bend the left knee into the chest. Hold on underneath the left thigh. Let the weight of the leg kind of hang in the arms so the arms are straight, shoulders moving back and down. Exhale, flex the left foot, extend the left leg forward. Inhale, point the foot and bend the knee. Exhale, flex, extend. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend. Keep the leg extended. Reach the arms up to balance. 1. Good. 2. Try not to lean back. Try to stay as upright as you possibly can. 3. Okay. With your exhale, sweep your left leg all the way back behind you for warrior 3. Arms reach to the back. Look a little forward, strong back leg. So see if you can translate, yes. See if you can translate all that sort of back leg awareness that we were working on into even your warrior 3 here. With your inhale, sweep your left leg all the way forward, reach the arms up, coming back to the previous position. Exhale, release, feet together. So, not that there's only one way to do it. There's so many ways to do it. But one interesting thing I wanted to point out is that when we go from here back to warrior 3, there's a way that if you stand even taller on your standing leg, like if I drive my right foot down so hard into the floor that I'm standing as tall and straight on the right leg, look how my left knee doesn't have to bend to carry it back. It just passes straight through. But if I'm not standing super, super solid on my right leg, then I either have to take the roundabout way or bend the knee to get it back there, right? So just as something to explore on the second side, you could explore how tall can I stand on the right leg? Can I take the leg all the way back without even needing to bend it? And that's activating our deep hip stabilizing muscles if you're sort of interested in the physical reason, right? Okay. Bend the right knee into the chest. Clasp hands underneath the right leg. Let the weight of the leg sort of drop into the hands. Lift the chest. Exhale, flex right foot, extend right leg. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend. Keep your leg extended. Arms reach up and hold for 1. Super straight standing leg for 2. Inhale, try to relax your mouth. Exhale, 3. Okay, now stand super straight and tall on the left leg. See if you could carry, just as an experiment. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's just something to play with. Yeah, tip forward into your warrior 3. Super straight back leg. 2. Look a little forward. 3. 4. And 5. Now see if you can do the same thing on the way forward. Keep both legs so straight that you can carry the leg forward and up. And exhale, release, feet and legs together. Good. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Exhale, lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Get ready to twist. Exhale, hands to prayer. Twist to the right side. Hook the left upper arm outside of the right leg. You can stay here or tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. Good. Again, it's kind of squeezing the outer thighs towards the midline. 3. With each breath, twisting a little bit deeper for 4. And 5. Good. Inhale, both hands to the floor. Step into the seated spinal twist. So the left knee is going to cross to the other side of the right foot and come to sit down. And then once you're seated, face everything to the front. Hips and shoulders face front. Reach the left arm up. Sit up taller. Exhale, twist to the right side. Look all the way over the right shoulder for 1. 2. Good. Try to sit up a little taller and straighter. 3. Nice, Roger. 4. 5. Inhale to face front. And exhale, counter twist. Inhale, turn to face front. Stack up the legs for ankle to knee. If stacking the legs up isn't working so well, you can always cross the right leg in front of the left leg. But try to have the feet like a little wider than you might think. So even with the legs crossed, my feet are a little wide. Even with the knees stacked, my foot is hanging all the way off the side of the other leg. Yeah. Okay. Woo. All right. Fold forward. Oh, hips. Oh, my summer hips are always worse because I'm bicycling and walking more. And so my summer hips are tighter. Yeah, right? Lift all the way upright to a seated position. Set the feet onto the floor in front of you. Slide one hand behind each of your knees. Come up onto the tippy tiptoes and then use the strength of your hands pulling on your legs to sit tall. Take the rounding out of the lower back. Float the toes off the floor. You can start to raise the toes to the height of the knees. You can stay here, hands helping to balance, or you can reach the arms forward. Again, keep working on taking the rounding out of the lower back, really long in the low back, chest forward, 4. Good, 5, bend the knees into the chest, cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Lean forward, press the hands down, pause there. And then sit down, recross the ankles the other way. Lean a little forward, lift up, whatever will lift up. And sit back down. Yeah, blocks are very helpful here. Recross the legs. Last time. Go ahead. Lean forward. Lift up. And then wriggle and wiggle and stick your legs through your arms and then hop back to chaturanga. Yes, that is how it starts. That is all part of the process. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Remember, it's practice for a reason. Practice involves all the middle steps and all the misunderstandings, all the mistakes and all the clumsiness and all the not quite getting it right. And so that's why it's practice, right? So all of that is necessary along the path. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Lower the right knee down. Reach the arms up. Exhale to twist. If you like, you can tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up for standing spinal twist. Again, try to super straighten that back leg and think about squeezing sort of the outer thighs in towards the middle, just like we've been practicing this whole time. 4. And then inhale, both hands to the floor. Exhale, cross the right knee all the way to the outside of the left foot. Come to sit down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Look all the way over the left shoulder. Yeah. Use the hand that's behind you on the floor to help you sit up a little taller. Try fingertips for now. And then sit a little forward. Yeah. And then the fingertips pressing down lift you a little taller. Yeah. 4. Good. With your inhale, turn to face front. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, turn to face front. Stack up the legs for ankle to knee. And again, see that the left foot, for example, is hanging a little off the side of the right leg. Both feet flexing. And then go ahead and go forward. Yeah. Perfect. 1. With your inhale, lift all the way upright. Bend the knees into the chest. Place the feet flat onto the floor. Hands right behind your knees. Come up onto the tippy toes. Use the strength of your arms to pull your chest forward. Yep, navel draws in and up. And then as you lift the feet to the height of the knees, keep lifting up out of the lower back. Try to take rounding out of the lower back. And then you can optionally reach the arms forward. 1, yes, 2, 3. Center of chest lifting. 4, 5. Good. Feet on the floor. Cross the left ankle over the right ankle. Hands on the floor. Lean forward. Lift up. Exhale. Sit back down. Recross the ankles. Right over left. Press down. Lift up whatever will lift up. That's it. Exactly. And then sit down. Recross the ankles. Last times. Lean forward, lift up whatever's going to lift up, and then make your way back to Chaturanga artistic interpretation. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, bring the knees to the floor. Child's pose. Thought you'd never ask. About time. About time you asked for a child's pose, Jessica. Okay. All right, we've reached the part of the class devoted to headstanding practice, Shirshasana. So that can look like a lot of things, right? If you're not putting weight on your head, you could take some what we call sort of dolphin dives, right? Where you're moving sort of forward and back and you're still working the shoulders and the arms. Or you could start to work on headstand with the head on the floor. Remember, your feet can stay on the floor the whole time. And I'm here to help. Mm-hmm. Try. Slower, way slower. You don't really need me, actually.
I know, I'm afraid. I don't know why.
Yeah. So fear is part of it, right? There is a part of the practice that is sort of becoming familiar with the unfamiliar. And what's more unfamiliar than being upside down, of course, to us, right? But also, I will say, look, I don't want to fall over either. In fact, a teacher one time said, in class I was in, well, if you want to learn it, you're going to have to learn to fall over eventually. And the rebel in me was like, no, I will not. And I remember specifically deciding that day that I was never going to fall. So I learned how to come up without falling, but I've fallen in the meantime. And I'll tell you what, because you're already on the floor, because you're already there, it's actually not a big deal, even if you do. You just somersault right out of it. Because you're already there. It's much less traumatic than falling out of like a handstand or something like that, right?
Yeah, because I did this, but after my second pregnancy, I had something in my spine, and
Yeah, but as long as you just roll out of it, nothing can. But nonetheless, go slow and go with the intention of not falling, right? So I'm not saying fall, I'm just saying, yeah. So actually you 100% had that until you made that sudden move, and then that was the scary part, right?
yeah.
So it was actually the fear response that made it more dangerous, right? they're not dangerous, but you were going nice and slow, and you could feel I was barely touching you,
Yeah.
right? So you really don't need me. I will say this. I do have one suggestion. I almost think it would be better to try going with both legs. What I mean by that is, as you're going up, what you're doing is you're trying to reach with one leg, but then you're also twisting and doing other things because you're reaching up. So a little bit different is try to just get the knees to point up first. Both knees, both feet. Now, that took a long time. I didn't get the knees and the feet all in one go. I had to try it, I had to just raise my knees up a little bit, hold it there. Okay, next time raise the knees up and try to get the feet up. So it's a long process, yeah? All right, one more minute, y'all. One more minute. Yeah. So try to go knees together. Keep the knees bent. No.
It's more difficult.
Maybe because you're used to the other way, maybe. Yeah, but it's actually. Yeah, a little bit more core, yeah. But you'll avoid doing some of that extra twisting and stuff, yeah?
It's more balanced, but more forward.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Okay, let's, if you're still up, let's start to make your way down. Good, and then go ahead and come into downward facing dog. Ooh. With your inhale, come on forward to a plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Release the forehead down to the floor. Arms alongside the body, legs together. Inhale, lift head, chest, and legs for Shalavasana Locust. 1, 2, good. Squeeze the feet and legs together. Lift the shoulders a little higher if possible. 3, 4. And with your exhale, slowly release on down. We'll do a second Shalavasana. If you want to change the arms, like clasping the hands together or something, you can. With your inhale, go ahead, lift up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice. 4. And release on down. Place the hands either side of the chest. Inhale, lift forward and up to upward dog. Exhale, go all the way back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Bend the knees. Reach back, catch hold of the ankles. Inhale, lift on up, head, chest, and knees for Dhanurasana. Oh. 1, 2. And exhale, release on down. Again, Dhanurasana, bend the knees. If you want to take a variation this time, of course you can. Go ahead, lift up. Second time. 1, 2, 3. Good. Exhale, release on down. Place the hands either side of the chest. Inhale, lift forward and up into upward dog. Exhale, go all the way back, downward facing dog. Lift high up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, look forward past the hands and hop or walk all the way through to sit down. And then lay down on the back. Feet on the floor. Lift the hips up, interlock the hands behind the back into one fist. Separate the hands, release the back down to the floor. Now you could repeat the same one, or if you want to take a full back bend, place the hands on the floor either side of your head. And then with your inhale, go ahead, lift up either of the two for 1, 2. Yeah, can be a problem. Try again. Hang on. Okay, with your exhale, come on down. Again, place the hands, place the feet. Actually, don't cinch your feet in so close. I think actually a little more space. Place your hands again. Let me see. Okay, with your inhale, go ahead, lift up either of the two. Yep. 2. Here, hold my ankles instead. 3. Go ahead, push. Yeah, 4. That's it. Good. Chin to the chest, slowly release down. Yeah. Oh. Last one. Place the hands, place the feet. Do one more. You can do it.
Thank
You have the flexibility. You have the strength. It's just a couple more times like this, and then I think you'll have the muscle memory imprinted. Go ahead, lift up. Yeah, that's it. See, you have it in you. Just like the Tin Man had a heart the whole time. Okay. Good. Chin to the chest and slowly. That's it. Okay, hug the knees into the chest. 1, 2, 3. Bring the knees all the way over to the left side of the body as you look to the right. Good. Bring the knees all the way up to the center and then go the other way. Knees all the way over to the right side. Bring the knees into the chest. All right. Lift all the way upright to a seated position. Sit up. Straighten the legs forward out in front of you. Flex the feet. Sit up tall. and fold forward. Even the sort of way that we talk about anatomy and body parts and putting our bodies in the asanas is kind of of course we have to sort of name parts of the body, but it's really much more connected than I think we usually give credit for. Like even yesterday I was sort of contemplating the backs of my legs and thinking like, well, I know what we usually call our heel, but really, where is the heel? Where does it end and the calf begins? Actually the muscles for the calves go past the knees as well as the hamstrings, so there's kind of a blending behind the knees. And then where does the back of the leg stop and the butt start, and where does the butt stop and the lower back start? In other words, it's really one contiguous, connected circuit, and yet we sort of use language to distinguish these different points, which is useful, but really it's one system, Okay. Yeah. Lift all the way upright to a seated position. Bend the knees, set the feet on the floor. Hands behind the back, fingers point forward, chin on your chest. Swing the hips forward and up into tabletop. Head can go back or chin can stay on the chest if that's better for your breath. So your right wrist is here. Bring your left wrist back all the way till you feel me. Aha. Even more. One more. Yeah. Yeah, chin to the chest. Slowly release on down. Let the knees open out to the sides, feet together. Hold on to the feet or ankles and fold forward. Lift all the way upright. Keep the shape of the legs the same, but lay down on your back. And then you can either stay here for today if you like, or you can come up into your shoulder stand practice. Swinging the legs up overhead, hands on your back. Salamba Sarvangasana. If you're not taking shoulder stand, but you would maybe like something else to do, let me know and we can figure something out. still in shoulder stand, come into plow, halasana. And from halasana, slowly start to roll down out of it. If you were taking shoulder stand, come into fish, Matsyasana, crown of the head to the floor. Chin to the chest. And release down, setting up for Shavasana. or to deepen the breath. To bring a little bit of movement into the body. And take a moment to move or stretch any way you need. And then gathering up the knees. Roll to the right hand side. Come on up to a seated position, sit up. Purposefully set up as comfortable of a seat as you can. Sometimes even when you've tried your best, there's just something that's still uncomfortable, and then at that point, right, you just have to kind of let go of what you can't change. And then be still, so try to eliminate fidgeting, adjusting. Try to relax. Feel that you have a body. You don't even need to see your body or have your eyes open to feel that your body exists in space. And you can even feel the relative position of the body, the shape it's in, the place in the room. You can feel all that without the visual sense. Can you feel the breath, all parts of the breath? Can you feel the belly moving in and out? Can you feel the sides of the ribs brushing up against the inner arms or parts of the clothes? Can you feel the back moving with each breath? Can you feel the collarbones and throat moving? Can you feel the air moving in and out of the tip of the nose? Maybe you can even feel the subtle movements of the tongue or any other parts of the breath that you can feel. Feel all of it. Get almost fascinated by the breath. So interesting that it captivates your whole attention. Just feeling the breath move. Attention is relaxed, natural, open, but attention is on the breath, with the breath. All beings be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, 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 shanti. Thank you all so much for making the time and making the journey to come practice today. Have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your weekend. And if there's any questions at all about today's practice or specifically about something coming up for you in your practice, let me know.